let's go ahead and talk about what this phone is, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing of it and just a quick review, first impressions of that phone. So without further ado, first, before I actually even do that, let me tell you about the phone that they have currently. It's the Galaxy A20. I think it's one of the top phones that Metro PCS currently has, or Metro by T-Mobile has now. It's in its line. So if you guys are thinking of something that is outside of Metro PCS and you want a really good phone, I think it's this one right here, which is the Galaxy A50. So I went out yesterday and I got seen a lot of videos about this online, a lot of people talking about it. The Samsung A50, I think it's one of the best phones right now out there, and it works very well on Cricket, Boost Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, because this phone is actually factory unlocked, so you can use it with any carrier, whether that's CDMA or GSM. All right. So I don't see the chat right now, but I'm gonna keep the question. If you guys have any questions, I'm gonna keep it after I do the quick unboxing. Then I'm gonna check out all the questions you guys have. All right. So this is the Galaxy A50, Samsung Galaxy A50, and let's just go ahead and take out the phone. There it is. It's actually a very nice display that it has. There's the back of it as well. And I'm going to go ahead and just open this so you guys can see the phone a little bit more clearly. There it is. And I don't know yet, but it looks like it's going to, it's a thing, when you put your fingerprint on it. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. Some of the phones, they kind of like attract, they're like a magnet for your fingerprints. This one, although it's very glossy, it's not the case. Like right now, I'm holding it and it's totally fine. All right, there's a phone. It has a USB-C port down in the bottom and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You got the volume rockers on the right-hand side and the power button. And then looking at the display, it looks really nice, to be honest with you. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen, and then also has a better screen than, it's the same screen as the A20, but it plays in full HD. Okay, and so let's go ahead and look at that notch right there. Let me turn it off so you can see it a little bit more clearly. Nope. Okay, turn it on. Yeah, that notch right there has that water drop notch. So that's pretty cool for those that like that. I know some people actually like the ones that are it's just like a camera hole. It's the that one, a lot of people say it's better. Oh, on the left hand side you have the SIM card jack right there. So let's go ahead and see what comes in the box. You do have a fast charging adapter. You have the cable, and you have the SIM eject tool. So a little bit about the specs of the phone itself. And honestly, compared to the A20, I think this is way better. And it's for $274. If I'm not mistaken, I think the A20 was around that price as well. Only if you're kind of like doing it's an Amazon unlocked for those that are curious. I'm going to have a link down below for those that are trying to buy this phone. I think Best Buy is selling it also for $279. So a little bit more about the specs. So you have a octa-core 2.3 gigahertz processor with 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it also has 64 gigabytes of internal memory. And then if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to 500 gigabytes with the SIM card slot right there on the side. The SIM card and the memory card slot are at the same place. Also, it has a face unlock feature, and it also has doesn't have a fingerprint sensor button on the back, but what it does have is that you can actually use the touch screen. So on the screen itself, if I'm going to try to set it up, actually, let me see if I go to the settings, and it is running Android 9.0, but basically you can set up the, let me see, lock screen. Let's go to security. Make sure that you guys can see this a little bit better. And sorry, I think my webcam is flipping everything around. And for those that are just coming in, we're basically just doing, some first impressions of the Galaxy A50. One of the best phones, I think, to use currently on Metro PCS going on to 2020. There is biometrics and security. Okay. fingerprint and the facial recognition. So that's how to add the fingerprint. So with the fingerprint sensor, again, like I said, they don't have hardware in the back, but it's more kind of like into the display. So the fingerprint sensor is more on the display itself. And let's go ahead and look at the other specs. So you do have, again, it's universally unlocked, Android 9.0, octa-core 2.3 gigahertz processor with 4 gigabytes of RAM. Also, you can do the Samsung Pay and Bixby. It has all those features. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the cameras. So in the back of the phone, you have 3 cameras. And looking at the 3 cameras, let me see if you can see it a little bit more clearly. You have a 25 megapixel camera, and then you have a 5 megapixel depth camera and an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. So the 5 megapixel depth camera basically increases the live focus when you're doing portrait mode, and then the 25 megapixel it allows you more detail when you're taking photos in general. And then the last one, the 8 megapixel ultra wide, is basically for more like far away subjects or scenery that's if you're outside. Also, what's really cool about this is you do have a slow motion and a dark mode if you want to take some picture outside in dark mode. Let me go ahead and go to the camera and take some pictures. Oh, and then of course you have a 25 megapixel front facing camera. Let's go ahead and see that and take some quick shots. What's up, guys? And let's go and take a photo. There it is. Wow, that detail is crazy. That is 25 megapixels in the front. Let's go ahead and do a photo from the back. Sorry, my webcam is not doing it any justice. I know that because it looks way more better in front of me right now in person than when I'm looking at it on the screen. There it is. And you see how clear the detail is? So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, so just kind of like to wrap it up a little bit because, again, this was just kind of like first impression hands-on. This is the unlocked version. It's the Samsung Galaxy A50. It's going for $274 or $79. I'm not precisely sure. From Best Buy or Amazon. You can use it with any carrier, both GSM and CDMA. And yeah, so let me go ahead and now start looking at the comments and questions you guys have, just in case I didn't, forget to mention anything. Oh, before I forget, it is 4,000 milliamp battery and it's not removable. So that's going to last you the whole day. So let's go ahead and look at the comments. So is this phone available for Boost Mobile? Because it's not showing up on their website. So it's actually not. I don't even think it's available for other carriers right now, but you can buy it, like I said, on Amazon and on Best Buy. So Samsung is putting the fingerprint sensor into the screen, making it feel more premium. Exactly, yeah. So like Mikey said, the fingerprint is no longer in the back. They're putting it into the screen itself. Scott Thompson, what's good, man? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I definitely think that if you were thinking between the A20 and the A50 for the year 2020, definitely go with the A50. It's around that same price. Only if you are porting from a different carrier, then definitely go with the A20, because I think when you're porting over, you're getting a way better deal if you're going from one carrier to another. All right, so morning, what is going to be the best phone? Michael Williams. Again, I think the A50 is going to be one of the good phones. If there is another one, of course, we're going to do a review for that. But for now, what we have so far, and from the knowledge that we have, it's usually was the A20, the best one for 2019. But going into 2020, I think the A50 is going to do a really good one. Rafael Perez, what's up, my man? How's it going? So it's really good to have, to kind of come back, and don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I see there's 11 likes. There's 26 of you. So don't forget to hit the like button. I'm going to be doing a full review. And if you guys have any other questions or want me to do anything about this phone, let me know, because I'm going to be doing that in the coming reviews that I'll be doing and uploading to the channel. And so, yeah, so the reason I think this is really good is because you can both use it for any CDMA or GSM carriers, and for the price and the quality of the pictures, the quality of the phone, the speed, it's you really can't beat that. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for still being here with me. I know I have uploaded on and off for a long time. Shout out to Rafael Perez, SMT, and everybody that's been supporting me and still here. You know, it's just been a lot of stuff doing outside of YouTube. You know, real life hits sometimes. So, but I really, really thank you guys for still joining in, and don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys want to see any other videos or any phones you want me to review or anything like that, feel free to comment down below and just let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Thank you all for watching and stopping by. Have a good night and Happy New Year to everybody. Oh, and Mikey Tech Review, of course, man, every year, CES. We'll see you guys there.